Yeah, good day, everyone. So I'm going to be taking you on a walkthrough of the CRM software solutions. We all know that managing customer relationship efficiently can be a significant challenge for businesses. So business often struggle with scattered contact information, ineffective lead tracking, and sometimes the disjoint sales and invoicing process. So this challenging can lead to mislead opportunities, sometimes decrease customer satisfaction, and overall inefficiency. So therefore, there is a powerful CRM software solution that I can use to tackle that issue. CRM solution is actually a cutting-edge software solutions that is designed to centralize and streamline your customer relationship management process. So with this CRM software, you gain access to a wide range of features and capability that empowers your business to deliver exceptional customer experience. So we are going to be looking at some of the features that is entailed in this CRM software solutions. So I'm going to be logging in here. So this CRM software, the way it's been designed is it has the admin part and the user part. So you as a business owner, you have your own part or your own dashboard, whereas your customer as well have their own dashboard as well. So here's the admin dashboard. I'm going to be logging into my admin username and password. Yeah, so I've logged in with my username and password. So this is what you are going to see whenever you log into the admin parts of the solution of the software. So let's quickly look at what we have in this place. So we have the customer section, sales, subscription, expenses, contracts, and on and on like that. So I'm going to be exploring these features one after the other. So I'm going to start with the setup. So the setup is where you can actually set up the software and customize it to your own taste. So it's giving leverage to perform a lot of customization according to your taste. So the first part is the staff. So these staffs actually represent place we can add users, that is people that are going to be making use of this software. Let's say you are a firm and you are as a business owner, you have maybe like 3, 4, 5 staffs or more that are working with you. You can actually create a login ticket or a login ID for each of them to be able to use, and each of them are going to have their own dashboard that they can use to collaborate with the software. So here allows you to register or to assign new user to the software, and also it gives you permission to set what each of those users can actually do. You can see here we have rules. Under these rules, you can create different rules with different permission or different privileges. So we have the admin, we have the employee. So depending on what you want the user to be able to access on the software. So going back to this admin stuff. So under this permission, you can see you can limit what each user can do on the software, and you being the admin, you can you have total control of everything that is going on there. So after that, you have the customer. So under customer, we have groups. So we can actually group your customer into different categories, maybe high paying customers. So here on my own demo video, I group them based on the kind of service I'm rendering to them. So any customer that comes in for CCTV services, so I group them under CCTV and like. So you can group them based on the kind of service or on the kind of service you provide. And under support, we have departments. So you can create different departments. So like I said, based on the customer I created, so I created a department for each of them as well. So and also here, this one is in case you can create some predefined reply. Maybe somebody is trying to reach, just like you used to have on WhatsApp. You try to contact a sales page on WhatsApp. All these auto-generated message. So you can actually compose that here. Also, you can set your tickets priority as well. So maybe later on your customer is having issue, they can actually create a support ticket. Then you can assign the priority. Okay, this is a high-level priority ticket that it should be treated immediately, or and like that. So we also have ticket status. So maybe that ticket is open, is in progress, you have been answered. is on hold or the ticket is already closed. So you have a lot of things. Like I said, this software can be customized to your own taste. So we have the finances where you can set your tax, so you can set your currencies as well. So it's not limited to maybe you are in Nigeria, you can set, or maybe if you are in another country as well. It's something that is actually usable as well. So contracts, you have contracts, so you can have your different contract type as well. So email templates, you have different email template as well. Then we have modules as well. So yeah, these modules just telling us some other feature that can be added that can be added to the software. So you have the survey mode whereby if you activate it, so you enable you to conduct surveys maybe on a particular services, then you get response from your customer immediately, and go CSV, export manager and all like that. So and also this guy allow you to set your themes, that is the way you want the stuff to look like. So the admin area, the way you want it to look like, the customer area, the button and the like. So it's, you design it to your own taste or to your own satisfaction. So that's what you have under the setup. Now let's go back to our dashboard. So on the dashboard, these are the things you are going to see. You are going to see your invoice waiting payment, that is invoice you sent to customer that are still waiting payment that the customer is yet to pay. So here you can see your converted leads. Leads are potential customers. So when they finally buy or when they finally purchase your good or whatever service you are providing, then you can turn them to real customers. So you can see the project in progress. So as many projects that you're actually executing can be tracked as well. Then you can see tasks not finished. So here also you can actually schedule tasks. Okay, these are the things I want to do. Then this guy is going to help you. The software is going to help you to track the if you are able to perform if you're able to finish all the tasks you said you are going to perform. So that's that. So still under that dashboard, under the dashboard, so you can see the overview, you can see your to-do list. So you can actually add to-do list as well to the on the CRM software to help you track things you need to do so that you will not forget. And also here you can see as many your outstanding invoices, that is every invoice you have sent out that are still awaiting payments. So you are going to find them under outstanding invoices. Then past due invoices, that is maybe this invoice supposed to be valid from so dates to so dates, then the customer doesn't turn up, so you are going to find those ones under there. Then paid invoices, those invoices you've sent out and the customer has already paid for it. So that's that. So briefly under here as well, you can see as many tasks you need to do. You can see your project. So here you can find all your project list and you can view them. So you can see your reminder in case you've set a reminder. Also an announcement can be set as well. So we are going to go into the next part, which is the customer. So this is the customer section. So you can here you can see the list of customers I have there. So you can add as many customers. So you have a lot of customers that you are rendering a service to. So you can easily enter their details in this place. Then this software is going to help you to manage them. So clicking on new customers. So if you are the type that are dealing with a company, in a company you are going to so you are dealing with a company directly, so you can put in the name of the company and you can see all those feeds. If you have them, you can easily put them there just to have those information. And if you don't have them, you can see the feed is not compulsory. So I'm going to quickly create a company now. So let me just call, I'm creating a new contact, a new customer. So let me just call the name of the app. Company is company A. So like I said, all this, if you have the details of this field, you can input them, and if you don't have it, it's not compulsory, they are not mandatory fields. So let me just company.com. so that's their website. Then their address, they are based in Abuja. Then city, I'm still going to put Abuja. Then the states, so that's a city. So then the country is Nigeria. So I can save these details. Now this is a company. Now the company is going to actually have a contact person they are going to be interacting with. So this company, so under we still have this next tab is dealing with billing and cost and shipping. So the address are going to be billing the customer to. So if the address is the same as well, just click on this and it's going to fetch the details from the customer area to this place, the address and the like, so you can see. So if you are a type that you ship goods to that place, so maybe the company is in Lagos and they want their goods shipped to another location entirely, so you can enter the location where they ship and where the goods will be shipped to. And if it is the same thing as the where the company is located at, you can just use copy billing information as well to put in the to copy the address from the customer. So I've already created my customer, which is with the company A. Now I have to create a contact person in this contact. It's somebody I'm going to be interacting with. In the company, it can be your contact. You can have like 2 or 3 contacts person in that particular account. For let's say, for example, in this company, you can be interacting with the manager and the same time maybe the admin as well. So I can create contacts for the manager and for the admin. Now the way it's going to be done is I just create a new contact. So if I have the image of that person, I can choose it here, and then I can easily come here and so I'm going to fill out this form on the task in Okay, let me call this company A contacts, then the last name is contacts. Then so the email of that person is required for, so you expect to know the email of that person, because some of the interaction is going to be via mail, so that your interaction is going to look professional. So let me just say company A at gmail.com, or let me just use demo.com. So you are going to include the phone number of the contact person as well. So if you just enter the phone number of the contact person. So then you can set password for the person, or you can set password email. Now, because you've already input the email of the contact person, immediately you click save in this place, it's going to send a message for that person to set his password. So with that password, that user can log in into his own dashboard. Now the dashboard the person is going to actually log into is not going to be your own dashboard like this. It's going to be the customer dashboard. Okay, so and here I'm going to link this person as a primary contact, because like I said, you can have more than one contact in the company. So I'm going to link this person as my primary contact, and I will click on save. So if everything goes well, you see that the contact is added successfully. Then this contact is actually under this company A. So you can say I'm having one contact. So if I need more contacts for this company, then I click on add contact again. So I can add as many contacts to a company. Then from here, these are the things I can actually do with this company. I can create a simple note. I can create a statement. I can create an invoice, payment, proposal, credit note, etc. So everything that is here are things that I can actually do with this particular company or with this particular customer. So going back to my customer area, these are the things you are going to see there. So when I was creating my contact and customer at that time, another field that I omitted is this group. So like I said, our customer can be categorized based on whatever services that are actually rendered to them. So let's say this customer, I'm rendering software development service, or let's say solar inverter service. That service I'm rendering to the person. So I'll just select that service, and you can select more than one service. So if you are rendering more than one service to the customer, it can be selected as well. Then you save. So going back to that customer, the information of that customer will have been updated. So you can see under the group, so you can see that the information of that customer is updated. So that is under customer. So you can also import customer. Maybe you have the file, you are going to see the file formats. Clicking on import customer, you can just download the sample and see the formats that you are going to use, how the format is going to be there, so that you can easily import customer. So if you have existing customer, you don't need to start typing manually again, so you can just import it into the software. So also your customer list can also be exported as well. Okay, so the next I'm going to be talking about is sales. So under this sales tab, we have proposals. So here you are trying to create, you all know what proposal is. So you are proposing for a project that can be actually tracked in this place. So the subject of the proposal can be put in this place. So let's say, assume like, okay, this is the subject of the proposal I'm trying to make. Then then the status. So is it a draft? Maybe I'm just drafting it. Have I sent it? Is it open? Is it revised? Have they accepted or declined it? So that can be actually set in this place. Then this particular task can be assigned to one of your staff or one of your employees. So currently these are the two people I have in this place. So I can assign this proposal that this person should actually be the one to follow up on this customer. So this guy is actually either is a lead or maybe your existing customer. Then this one actually deals with who you are customer. So coming to customer, you can just type, I'm sending this proposal to the last company I created. So immediately I start typing the company, it's going to bring that company information. So I can easily select it. So by selecting it, it's going to fill the details of that person, the address, the details, email and phone numbers of the contact person, the primary contact of that company. Then if I have a project that I've already prepared, I can easily select that particular project in this place. But since there's no project for them yet, so I'm going to leave this place. Then here I can just write some description and the items I'm proposing. Maybe I want to get them a domain name. I want to do this, and the software is going to have so feature. So I can list those feature and the cost implication here. Then when I'm done, I'm going to save. So let me just put some domain text here. Purchase. So let's say it's 150,000 naira. So I just say it's 20,000 naira per year. Then so with that, I can just save this. So, and when you are sure that okay, everything is working fine, you can easily send to that person. So I've already saved this proposal. So from here, I can just send to the email of the contact person, and I can I can just copy myself. So everything that is there, you don't need to touch it. So it's going to generate the proposal number. It's going to generate the person's name automatically here, and the signature that you already inputted when you are doing your setup is going to be put here. Then when you are sure that everything is okay, you can just click on send. So I'm not going to be doing that because I've not set up my email. I've not set up my because I've not set up my email integration, so I won't be doing that. If I try to send it, it won't send. So here is where you can actually set your email, your IMAP server, and the next for you to be sending email. So it's simple and straightforward. So still under that sales, you can create an invoice, you can create an estimate, you can track payments as well. So you can, here is going to list the list of all the payments you've received so far. Credit note as well can be created here, as well as items. So this is under, so here you are with each customer, you are sure that you can track everything regarding to sales pertaining to that particular customer. So if I go back to my dashboard here, you can see here I have not sent, I have a proposal. Under proposal, I have a draft that not sent to the client. Under invoice, I have one that is not sent. So I've already created that invoice. I've not sent it. And I have one that I've already sent, but the customer has not yet paid. So clicking on this and paid can take me directly to that invoice. Then I can easily see, okay, you can see the status that is not yet paid. So clicking on this invoice, I can, when the customer pay, I can update the payment in this place. If the customer has made full payment, I can just put the transaction ID if I have one, then maybe some notes to remember the transaction, then I'm going to save. And the customer just made maybe part payment, so maybe the customer just paid 550,000 naira to me. So this is, I'll just say, okay, I just put a note saying part payment or any other thing, just for you to remember these particular details and do like so. Then I'll click on save. So clicking on this, still waiting for it to save. Okay, so he has already saved this particular this particular transaction. Now going back to my dashboard, and you will see that this paid invoice, you can see that 50,000 naira has been paid. You can see the outstanding invoice balance has reduced back to this. You can see that I have is 0 unpaid, but I have 1 partially paid item. So whenever the user complete the payment, I'll just keep updating till the host of this as they finish paying the host of. So if I view this software this invoice now, I'm going to see that before the subtotal is 1,070,000 naira, but because the customer paid 520,000 naira, I can see that the outstanding due is automatically updated. So you can be rest assured that your accounts will be balanced. Okay, so the next one is subscription. So what this part actually deals with, it helps you to track if you are providing a service that is subscription based, that is maybe user needs to pay monthly or user needs to pay quarterly and like that. So you can actually track those under this subscription. So we set up your payments gateway. So they have different payment gateways, Stripe and the rest that you can actually set up that enable user to pay directly using your platform. Okay, so that's what that subscription does. So moving on from that, you have expenses. So this one deals with expenses, that is it can be maybe from your own company or from you are trying to carry out a particular project, the things that you are trying to purchase, and maybe okay, the total cost to execute this project is with your profit maybe is 1 million naira. Then the tax the things you are going to use to execute that project can be tracked under expenses, and it's going to be put under that particular project. So let me just digress in it and go to projects. For example, let's say I'm creating, okay, I have the projects that are already created. So under this project here, okay, this project I've already created an invoice for it, and this project is supposed to take okay, let's just create a new project here and see so that we just know I've done this particular module once and for all. So let's just create a new project. So let's say the name of this project is let's just call it maybe C6CB installation. So then here you are going to assign like which customer you actually executing this project for. Let me just search for my customer. So I'm executing this project for Demo Company Limited. So here you can use task to calculate your progress. So here you can actually track the progress of that particular project using tasks. When you want to perform a particular project, your project can be broken down into different stage or task. So you can use that to track your progress. So the billing type, if it is fixed rate, if it's project hour or tax hour, so that can be done. And then you see the status here. So it's not started, in progress or no. So I'm just creating this project, I've not started it. So I'm going to the not started. Then total rate. Now you can see any fee that is not asterisk is not necessary. They are not compulsory that you actually fill them. So if you know total rate beforehand, you can actually fill it, and if you don't know it beforehand, you can come back to it later. So estimated hour also, if you know the estimated hour is going to take you, you can actually go ahead and put it. So here we have member. So this member is telling you, the other time you already inputted all your staff members, so you just select those people that will be involved in that project. So as many people that are going to be involved in that project can be selected in this place. Then you have your start date and your deadline. So maybe your deadline is maybe a month's time. So these are our deadline. Then here you can just put some project description for that particular project, maybe for camera installation for. So this space is going to not just to take our time, it's going to like contain a detailed description about that particular project. So then here you can see send project created image. So when if I click on this and I click on save, it's going to notify the client that a new project has been created. So maybe they just notify you that okay, we want to help us the camera installed, and like so you creating that project and enabling this will send a mail to them that you already started working with the project. So clicking on save. So if everything goes well, you can see that project added successfully. Then from here you can now start adding tasks. Okay, things you are going to be doing to achieve that particular project, timesheets, milestones. You can actually track the progress of your project with milestone. Okay, from how do we know we're actually making progress in this particular project? So if you're able to maybe install so number of cameras, or we are able to list length of cables, then you can say we've already progressed. So you can just add your milestone. Okay, let's say material purchase. So then the start dates, end date. So maybe for this project, since the project is going to take us a week, so our material purchase should just take us maybe, let's say, 4 days. So this is the last day. This is at most our material must have been purchased by this day. Then you can just add a brief description of this milestone. That okay, all material needed should be purchased. Okay, so also you can show this description to customers, and you can decide to hide it from customers as well. So order, now this order actually deals with priority. You can have as many milestones, so but the order on which you are going to be achieving each of these milestones is what this order is actually talking about. So 1 being the highest and on and on like that. So I'm going to save this. So if I save this, then I can inside it, then I can start creating. Okay, for me to purchase this, then I can start assigning tasks. Okay, I have to get I have to travel to so place to get this. I have to contact so supplier to supply me this and that. So all those tasks is going to be listed. So you can have as many tasks under this particular milestone. So if you're able to achieve all those tasks, then you can think that okay, this milestone has actually been achieved. Then you can create another milestone. Okay, we want to start the project execution and the likes. Then you break it down to different tasks as well. So this is a way to actually track your progress, your project progress. Also, we have files. So as many files, you also want to be transparent, and maybe you want to be, your customer want to be sure that okay, you buy the right material and the likes. So you can maybe a receipt of that material can be snapped there and can be snapped and upload, and there's going to be like a two-way communication between you and the client. And also here we have discussions as well. So discussions, like I said, you can start creating a discussion regarding a particular thing or a particular task on that pertaining to that project. So that's what that does. Then we have Gantt. So Gantt, if you're actually familiar with project management, so this Gantt is just going to show you a graphical representation on so this Gantt is like a chart that shows you your progress and your project progress. So it's like a chart. Then also here we have tickets. So tickets, maybe there's an issue regarding that particular project. Your clients can create, the customer can create tickets from their own end and regarding this particular project, and you want to attend to it, just like you are creating a support ticket. Somebody reach out to you that they just like when we contact our bank that we have issue with maybe a particular transaction, so they are going to create a ticket for that tracks that particular communication. So that's what this does. Then also contracts. So these contracts can be we also maybe you are so another thing on this place is the invoice project. So on this invoice project, you have so you have single line, that is fixed rate, tax per item, or time sheet. So this one is just telling you that okay, you want to create invoice for this particular project that we just created. So clicking on invoice will take us to an invoice tab, and you can see the name of the company is already there, and here we can start putting the items that are going to be needing to execute that particular project. For example, let me just say I'm going to be needing camera, of course, because this is a camera project. So let me just say okay, I'm going to be needing 4 megapixel camera, the quantity I'm going to be needing. So I'm going to be needing maybe 8 of this. I'm going to be needing 8 of this. Then they are selling, the rate is 10,000 naira. So if your tax, they are going to tax that particular item, the tax can be included, but you have to have set the tax when you are So if the title is going to be included, you will just click it, but this title will be preset whenever you are doing the setup for this particular software. Then when you are good with this particular item, you click mark. Then from here you can also add other things you are going to be needing. So maybe you're going to be needing maybe a DVR. Then you can put the description, a channel DVR, or whatever it may be. So you can even include the brand. So maybe education, Tailor, and the like. So you're going to be needing one. Then they are selling this maybe 30,000 naira. So this is the way you're going to be listing all the items. So whenever you are done, just click on, so you can add some notes for the client. Then you can put your terms and conditions here as well. Then you can save as drafts, save and send, or you seal. So save and send means that you are going to send the copy of this invoice to the client directly. But if you are saving it, you have not sent this stuff to your client. So I'm going to save this. So saving this now means I've already created an invoice for this particular project. So, and you can see under this sales tab, you can see this under invoice tab. So same way you create an invoice for this particular project, you can actually create a subscription for the project as well. Maybe for this CCTV installation, the client is going to be doing data subscription every month for his remote surveillance. So this can be put under subscription. And like I explained the other time, expenses is going to fall under every items you are going to be purchasing for that particular project. So we already give out the invoice, but every item you are going to be purchasing is going to be under expenses. Every amount you are going to be spending to execute this project is going to be under these expenses. Then this proposal, maybe this is your client only require a request for CCTV, but you can propose that, okay, for CCTV to work, you can actually have a solar inverter installed along, so that this guy is going to be up 24/7. So that can be under proposal. You are just proposing something entirely, and when the client accepts, that stops to another project, and then you start again for that particular proposal that's already be accepted. So I believe I've done justice to this. So the next part I'm going to be talking about is expense. So I've already explained expenses for us. So expenses is just the total amount you are spending to execute a particular project. So that can be tracked under expenses. So the next one is contracts. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is so the next one on the list is support. So support is like a two-way communication between you and your client. So if they're having an issue, they can create a support, and you'll be able to attend to it. So, or you also can create a support ticket on their behalf, and they can actually see the way the stuff is going to go. I keep mentioning clients, so let's even just digress a little and see how the client area looks like. So this is the client. So I just want to you have a new customer that's just coming in. So like I said, the other time I created the customer from the admin dashboard. Also, your customer can just register directly from their own end. So when they come to this end, this is their own login area. So we have a place where they can actually register. Also, this part can be disabled as well. Like I said, you have total control over this software. So you can disable this part that allows anybody to just come into the website and do your CRM solution and register. So, but here I'm actually enabling you to see that, to show you that this particular picture is actually looks cool. So instead of you to be racking your head about all this information, just allow your user, the customer, to register by themselves. So I'm going to put in my details. So I'm going to demo@gmail.com. So I put in my listing. Lawrence Company is the name of my company. Lawrence Limited. That's the name of my company. So my address. So I'm going to create because the user is actually creating the account. So he has to use password. He has to create his own password. So I want to use a valid email address because I might be sent a confirmation on like so. Okay. So when I'm done, I can just click on register. So clicking on register, if everything goes well, show register the client. Repeat password does not match. Sorry. Register. Okay. You can see that thank you for registering, but my account is pending. So I can go back to my dashboard. This is the admin dashboard. So come back to your customer area, and then you can see inactive customer. You can see one inactive customer. So it's already showing us that we have a customer that is not yet active. So I have 5 active customers and 9 inactive customers. So you have to accept that customer here. You can see this is the customer here. So clicking on this person here, you can see customer have been registered successfully. That is when the customer can log in. So I can now log in because I've been accepted. So I can log in with my password and my username. So click me on login. So I can see email verification. So an email verification is going to be sent to the customer to be able to access all the features of this software. So this is the back end of the customer. So if your customer is has registered, so or they log into their own dashboard, this is what they are going to see from here. They can see their project. I'm here to verify my email address. So let me just quickly do that, and I come back to what again. Next item I'm going to be talking about is the knowledge base. So knowledge base is just where you can actually drop articles for your customers. So then even among your staff, maybe there's a new trend in technology or there's a new thing that you want them to know, you can just create an article and share it with the user. You can include the customer to see this particular stuff on your on their own dashboard as well. So that's what knowledge base does. Then we have the utilities, so the media, calendar, announcements. You want to create an announcement, so and that you want even the customer or your staff member to see, that can be created here. So you can create a new announcement that, so this is going to come as a pop-up or as a notification on each user's dashboard. So you can see the survey here. So a new survey can be created. You can create a survey to see how it is to get feedback from your customers. So majorly that is what this CRM software is all about. So it contains everything you need to manage your customers, to manage even your day-to-day activities as a business owner. So it's a robust software that is going to make things easier for you. It's going to automate most of what you do manually, and I'm very sure with this software you should. So in conclusion, this software, it offers a user-friendly interface. As you can see, the user interface is very friendly, and like I said, this thing can still be customized to your own taste, and it's also ensure quick adoption and ease of use. So the implementation process involves the following steps. So the first thing you just need to do is do your normal setup. Then user-friendly interface, you can do that under your setup as well. Then customize module and workflow, then integrate with existing system. And so in conclusion, CRM software is a comprehensive solution for your business to streamline customer relationship management. I'm sure it's going to boost your sales, it's going to improve your productivity and deliver exceptional customer experience.